You can open.
No, you do.
You open.
You do.
I always open. You
You're
do
better than me.
open.
You're better than me.
No, I am not better than you.
You're better than me.
Okay, guys. Aloha, everyone. Welcome to another show of ABCs of Oracle Cards. Today is Sunday. So, again, this is all about empowering you to receive your own divine messages. Hello, Presh. How are you? I am Neil. I had to get that right because today I said I was Nick. But I am Neil, Molokai Mystic, and my sidekick over here is.
I'm Nick with my angels.
You
As
guys, this
far
is
as I know, I'm Nick.
so we are raising the vibration, and if you think we're psychic, we don't even know our own names. So take what resonates with you always. No, on the real side, guys. I just said that because that's a true fact. When people give you readings, only take what resonates. And this is what this show is about, is teaching you, how do I know what resonates? So you believe, and you channel your very own messages. I don't care who's giving you the cards, even if you're coming to our Silly Rainbow show on Tuesday and receiving individual cards. You only what, Nick? Look at her. She's
Yeah.
ignoring me. This is going to be a great show, guys. You only take what
What
resonates.
resonates?
Exactly. So, learning how uh, you find what resonates. So, when someone is giving you a card on another live stream, and you're in the audience and you're asking for a card, um, ask them to show you the card. You know, why not? I always, well, always is a big word because sometimes I'm just so busy engulfed in the card, I'll forget to show the card. But it's your reading,
Yeah.
you know, it's your reading. So if someone pulls you a card, ask to see it. Find out, is what they're saying what you are receiving when you look at the card? Empower yourself. Don't give your power away. So, how do we do this? How do we know what resonates when we look at a card? I've been clearing and staying grounded today. Woohoo! Yay, you, Tracy. This is what gives us our clearest connection, is making sure that we are grounded. We are one with ourself and with the divine, you know. Um, but how do we know, Nick? What is
How
ABC?
how it feels. How it feels in for me. Actually, it's how it feels in my body. It's not necessarily if I can. Not necessarily. It's not only if I can connect it to something going on with me. It's mainly how it feels in my body. Sometimes somebody gives me a message and I have goosebumps all over in my body, even if I don't know what they're talking about in my life. Like, no, what I mean is, even if I can't connect it to something in my life in the moment, I have goosebumps. So I know it's true and I know it's something I need to pay attention to, because sometimes the message didn't arrive yet, but it's a premonition, it's something that might be in the energy that might be coming. So, yes, if it feels right in your body, pay attention. There is a message in there. Even if you say, but no, this is not going on, but it felt right in your body, then pay attention. It
That's
will.
that is really good because we always talk about, take what resonates, take, and the rest you leave, because it could be messages for other people in the audience, because there's shared energy, so that one card, like when we pull one card here on this particular show and everybody receives their own messages, it's like it's not it's not in a box, let's say. It can be shared message. So if you are on watching another live stream and they're pulling individual cards, and half of what they say works for you, half of it doesn't, it may be that that other half wasn't meant for you anyway. It may be that the divine is working through that one card to speak to other people as well.
Yeah.
You know, but it brings up the subject of if you muted on me. What do you do as a reader if, say, someone is consistently coming to your show and every time that you pull a card for them, they say, ah, sorry, not resonating.
Well, it's not a problem because it's not a problem. What I mean, it doesn't mean that you are not a good reader. It just means that your energies are not
Resonate?
compatible.
Oh, good one. Yeah, you guys are not on the same vibe, you know. And or it could be that the person that is asking for the card in the first place
It's not open.
is is not open for their highest and greatest good. They might come in saying, ah, they never give me a card that resonates. And that blocks that energy for them to be receptive. Not necessarily that the message is not correct. It's that they're not receptive or open for the answer for the highest good. And then you have people that come in and ask for a card and it may not resonate with them because they're clinging to an expectation of the answer that they desire, and then they'll go to one reader, to another reader, to another reader. The, the, the bottom line here is to go to readers that you resonate with, that you feel energetically you are connected with, you know. And I don't have a problem letting somebody know if they're consistently not receiving the messages that I know my team is saying this is their message, you know, especially say if I have two cards and both those cards come up and they're both giving the same message to this one person and they're going, ah, this is not resonating, you know. I don't have a problem saying, you know, energetically, maybe I'm just not your reader, you know, and that's okay because I honor the idea that you want to, just like with healers, with mentors, you want to resonate with the person giving you the reading. And if you're not resonating with the person giving you the reading, this is what this show is so, why this show is so important. Because then you can give yourself your own divine messages. And if you don't resonate with yourself, you got some work to do. Okay. So,
Hi, Alison. Hi, Carla.
so again, guys, this show is all about allowing yourself to ask the questions that are for your highest and greatest good, allowing yourself to be open to receive not necessarily what you want. Okay, because what we want may not be what we need, and the divine is working for what we need. So allowing yourself to be open, vulnerable to ask those questions and to receive the answer for your highest and greatest good. And then the believing that the answer really is available to you, that you will be drawn to the correct image, words, colors, energy, number, whatever is on the card, you will be able to receive that message by believing it is there somewhere. Just tune into it. And then channeling, receiving, you know, you have to believe before you can receive. So go into that believing state, tune into what you're drawn to, and then channel your own divine message. And so when you guys go to live streams, go to one on one, you know, ask them, show me the card, show me the card. Because if you guys have been following this show, you know how to receive your own messages. You know how to tune in, to zoom into whatever it is that is drawing you in and figure out, does this resonate with my intention? Does this resonate with what's going on in my life? And if it doesn't, you don't have to just throw it away. Remember, stay open, because if you set the intention to allow yourself to receive the message for your highest and greatest good, it might be a premonition. This might be saying, prepare yourself for this particular journey. So you don't have to take it in the moment if it doesn't resonate, but receive it openly as a possibility for the future. Because people will come back and, after they've said something doesn't resonate, although it's not very often that something doesn't resonate. I'm just saying. But if it doesn't, I have had people come back and say, "Yeah, you remember when you said this?" Da 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 da, and it comes through later. So be open to it, even if it doesn't resonate. Just kind of set it aside and say, "Okay, well, I know I set the intention to be open for my highest good. This didn't really resonate in the moment. Let's see what happens." You know, but don't give your power away. Don't give your power away. Okay, so the way this show goes, Nick sets an intention. While she's setting her intention, I will shuffle, pull a card for her. She will explain how she is receiving the message. Why do you keep turning your mic off? She'll receive. I mean, she'll explain how it is that she's receiving her message and how it resonates with her intention. She'll do the same for me, and
Yes.
then one of us, I don't know who yet, one of us will pull one single card for all of you while you set your own intention, and then you in the comments will describe how it is you received your
Maybe
message and
both.
how it resonates. Maybe both. Ooh, maybe. We shall see. We go with the flow, guys. Alrighty. So let's get this going. Nick,
Yes.
set your intention, please, for your highest and greatest good, and please be open to that.
So my intention is yesterday I was reading Neil's blog, and in
I have a
her
new blog.
blog, yeah, and here is the link to the blog.
Aw, he's so sweet.
So if you in this blog, Neil is talking about um the noun mystic that she has, and I don't know. I'm asking you because I didn't ask you this question. I don't know if this blog was triggered by yesterday's show. Someone asked you, "What is Molokai mystic?"
Okay. So that was the question. I wasn't sure what the question was referring to, if it
Yeah,
was about the name Mystic or if it was about the different types of shows that we have.
I don't
So,
know. I actually don't know. But
yeah, but that's
anyway,
where my brain went, was
exactly.
what is Molokai Mystic? And so maybe that's where it was, because the title of the blog dropped in. And then I had to analyze, okay, so this is the title, where do I go with it? And I just went with the flow, and it became, I felt very vulnerable because I ended up in the blog discussing something that is very personal between me and my team. It's not something I share out there in the world. So I felt very vulnerable with this blog, but I knew it needed to be out there because the title was very clear.
Yeah.
And then I had to go with that. So if you guys haven't read the blog, don't read it.
Read it.
No,
Read it.
no, no.
And I will tell you something. I usually, when I read something, especially something that Neil wrote, I instantly know how to respond. I couldn't respond to this blog before this morning because I needed to really integrate it, think of it. At night, at the end of the blog, she's asking a question: "What is your noun?" And I couldn't figure out what was my noun. And at night, I received my noun and I didn't like it. I was like, no, I don't like it. And then, and this is why I didn't comment what is my noun yesterday, because I didn't like it. And then I started receiving all the reasons why this is my noun. And now I feel like, wow, yes, it does resonate. And this is my noun. I'm taking it now, I'm integrating it, I'm accepting it, and I'm loving it. So, my intention for my reading today is My noun is the mother, and I want to know, what does the mother need to know at the
Thank
moment,
you.
at the moment for
Okay.
the next step.
Yeah. You guys, thank you, Aura. Thank you, Carla. You guys have read it. Anybody who hasn't read it, don't read it. Uh, I felt very vulnerable putting it
Yes,
out there.
noun.
So,
Hello, Tiffany.
noun, noun, noun. Yeah, it's pretty. It's okay. Intention. Okay, what does the mother, and you know how I feel about that noun for you. The mother, you guys think about it. Carla says, read it. um, I personally, when you told me that that was your noun when we were speaking,
Mhm.
you know, I think that's a perfect noun for you. You know, um, and you look at all of your adjectives of you, of all of your different essences, and then to bring it into a wholeness, the mother is perfect for you.
Thank
So I know you wanted something fancy.
you. Yeah, I did. That's what I wrote in my comments. I don't know if you read it, but that's what I wrote. I wanted something like different. What the
I,
mother? I was like, the mother. I don't want the mother, but I mean that's my intention. I do. I I know I ask often, what do I need to know for my next step? But now I want, what do I need as the mother need to know?
okay.
So
Oh, I'm reading the comments up here. Let's see. What does the
yes,
mother
yes, Tracy, she's
need to
she's trying to say don't read it because she's being vulnerable in it. But go read it and go read the previous ones too. They're amazing.
know?
Don't listen to her.
I couldn't believe that I hit publish after I wrote it. I was like, ah. Okay, what does the mother need to know? And I love this particular card for you as the mother because it is a message that I think every mother forgets.
Oh, self care.
Take a break.
Oh yeah.
Take a break. And the words on it. Hold on, turn the light on. A life's work. Ooh, you're a mother forever. Okay. You think once your kids hit 18, it's over. But you've been a mother all your life
Yeah.
and you will continue to. So, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill.
Yeah, like you said, I've been the mother all my life, like all my life, um, and the mother of everybody, of everything, of the whole planet. And I definitely need a break. And I think that the universe has given me this message repeatedly since May. Like, it started with COVID, it started with losing my job. After the COVID, I lost my job, and then I had this injury on my arm. And like, the universe is telling me, take a break. Take, if you don't take the initiative to take a break, we're gonna help you. So, yeah, the universe is definitely helping me taking a break. And it is, like you said, a message for all the mothers. You cannot keep giving if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't take the break you need, if you don't rest when it's time to rest. How can you keep giving? So it's the perfect card for me. Thank you.
All right. So this you tuned into not necessarily the image, but the words.
Yeah.
So this is how she received her message, guys. You know, it's not only did it resonate for her, again, it's one of those cards that speak to everybody. You know, this was pulled specifically for Nick, but I bet you a lot of you received this message as well. So she used the words. This is how she ended up getting. And Nikki's a wordy. She's a translator. She's an editor. So she's a wordy. So a lot of times, if the cards have words, it's something that she really it speaks to her. But there have been times where it's like, yeah, I see the words, but what I'm getting is from the picture. So I like that. So okay, my intention, um, aside from being in the middle of vulnerability, um, why am I shuffling? Uh, my intention is in regards to what am I missing? I've been feeling as though I'm I'm missing something energetically that I need for my own momentum forward. There's a lot of projects. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of priorities in my life right now, but I feel like that I'm missing something, and it's almost as if searching for that something that I'm missing is hindering my flow in following through with other things. So what is it that I'm missing? Could you just, universe, could you just give me what I'm missing so I can keep going? Ah, okay. Let's see what the lovingly deleted. Um, let's see what the universe can give me in regards to either just let me know what I'm missing, or what do I need to know in regards to moving into finding what it is that I'm missing? Maybe I'm not missing it at all.
Let's see how you can interpret this.
Hmm.
Find the number is 14.
Okay, so this
Find
is
your star family in this cosmic game of hide and seek.
okay. Yeah. So this particular card, as soon as I saw Star Family and Cosmic Game, I'm looking at the words, obviously, because this has a lot of words, and that dial, that compass, and that compass on there with this game, even though it may be a little spinner, like I'm looking at it as a compass, and as a directional, because
Yes,
the
yes, Tiffany,
intention
she's missing us.
because the intention is about movement, about moving forward in things. And my star family, it's my guides. It's really connecting to the right guide in the right moment, understanding that each guide is serving a certain purpose and for each one of these different priorities. So what I need to do is not just take this guide and say, okay, help me with this other project too, because I'm familiar with working with you. It's about the star family in regards to those that are guiding me from the other side right now in this cosmic game of priorities. Each one is going to be very specific for each specific task. And so for me, maybe I'm being too dependent on certain guides and wanting them to help with more than one project, when in actuality I need to be open to the support from all of my team in their specialties in each priority. If that's making sense. um, So for this particular card, I turned that game dial into a compass because this is what's resonating for me in regards to my journey forward, my movement forward on my path. The star family, I turned into my family of divine team members, and the cosmic game. This is this is all of the ebbs and flows, the game of the journey itself, and I'm just it's just reminding me, don't get too dependent on one and miss out on the benefits of
I
the
mean,
other.
I think you're interpreting it right because if I remember correctly, like 3 days ago, you had
Oh
a,
God,
a group of new guys, new um,
yeah,
that
ascended
came,
masters that
ascended
came
masters
through.
that
Yeah,
came through together, and they have a certain connection. And it's like, okay, you welcome them, but it stopped there. But what if, for example, you really digged more to check in what they
yeah,
wanted? Why?
absolutely.
Why were they present?
And if you
Why did
notice,
they show up on that day?
yeah, that was funny because uh, my main guide is Jesus, and Jesus decided he was going to come through, but he was going to dance around like Shiva. And Ganesh came, and um, Krishna, and Kali, and then so I've got like these five different guides that are just like dancing around me, and I'm like, hey, okay, so they're here. I'm welcoming them, but you're right. I did not look at each specific one as they're here to assist me, let me know that they're going to be here for a while with me.
Mhm.
And how is it that each one and their specific specialties
Yeah,
are going to assist me? So, yeah, it really connects with the experience that I just had the other day as well. So, so it's a reminder. So, I need to get more personal with them on an individual basis, even though they came in as a group.
yeah.
You know.
I think we all do this. Like we feel the presence of a guide or a spirit or an angel, and we are happy about it, but we forget to interact and ask.
Mhm. Yeah, I
Ask.
know you do that with me all the time because when someone comes in and I have like a guide or an angel or something that's coming through, and then you say, "Well, what did they want?" And I'm like, "I don't know. They're just hanging out." Well, did you ask them? Oh, yeah, I forget. You know, um, so that's a good lesson, you guys. So when they're coming through, they're not just coming through because they love you. They're coming to support you somewhere somehow,
Yeah.
and uh, so so that was what I was missing, so thank you guys. So
And just when we say to ask, it's not because they cannot tell us. I mean, it's just because asking is like giving them permission. That's how I see it.
mm,
I see it that by asking them, what can I do for you? Or what are you here to tell me? Is one way of giving them permission. They are making their presence known, and then they are waiting for the permission to deliver the message or to deliver the mission. So if you don't ask, it's
well,
like
I
you're
don't
not
see
giving them the permission.
that last half is exactly why I don't ask. The last statement you just said, deliver the message or the mission,
Yeah,
because they're always getting me into stuff. I mean, like yesterday's blog, and I'm like, oh, come on, guys, really? You want me to talk about this? You know, so sometimes I kind of put them on pause, acknowledge their presence, and say, Okay, so I know I'm going to be getting into something, but I'm not quite ready to hear what that something is yet. But I do see you. I hear you. I'm aware of you. And when I am ready, and then I guess I do grant permission and find out what that mission is. Um, but a lot of times when I'm getting a new guy coming in, it's for me because when
You
they
have
come in,
strong boundaries.
I do. I have to have strong boundaries because otherwise they'd be having me do all kinds of crazy stuff. So, so, um, so I that last half of that sentence, mission, message, and or mission. This is exactly why I hesitate in asking. Okay, so what it is it here that you're here to tell me? And uh, yeah, because I don't always get excited. I'm always in the awe and the wonder of the fact that they're even presenting to me, but I don't always want to hear what they have to say because they're always getting me into something
They still love you.
and then keep coming back for more. So I guess. Uh, all right. So, um, yeah,
Let
Tracy. She says, I don't ask. I go with, just go, flow, flow. And this, I figure, okay, when I need to know, they'll let me know because when I have asked, what do I need to know? They're like, you already know, and you'll know when you need to know. And this is a very consistent message that I get. So a lot of times I don't ask. I just like, okay, they're here for something. I know something's going to be going on. I'm just going to be open to it, you know. So. All right, Carla. Carla says she's got to go. Love you, Carla. Thanks for popping on. Okay,
let's
so
have you pick a card and I pick a card and we both show both together and see if they have a connection and
okay. So everybody set your intentions. Again, allow, believe, and then channel. Okay. So set your intentions being open to the guidance for your highest and greatest good. This is at the point where you empower yourself to give your own reading. Nikki,
yeah,
can you do me a favor?
sure.
Can we switch the camera angle so that when we hold up the cards, they can see the cards better?
You mean like this?
Woo! Boom! Yes, thank you.
Yes, Tiffany, we're thinking about it for next month. We don't have a date yet because I have a few stuff coming up, but we'll know as soon as possible. And maybe it will be next month.
We're really working on trying to get that in as soon as possible, but life happens. We've got some obligations that are externally time sensitive. So, uh, but definitely ethics and card reading class. So there is an ethics to card reading, guys. Okay, setting your intentions, and I've got a card.
And I've got a card.
Hmm, very powerful card. Okay, you ready, Freddie?
Already.
Okay. Ah, I love it. The universe birthing a new age. And the words on this card are, let me turn the light on real quick. Birthing new creation, dreaming a new world into being. I think these two cards are beautiful.
They even look alike somehow. The colors, the
Exactly. The lighting. I like the spiral in there. So yours is number one. So
yeah.
that's telling you guys, you're ready. Get ready. This is what's meant to happen. You know. Tracy says I can't even shuffle cards. Practice, practice. So my deck doesn't have a number on it, so that number one is going to be very significant for you guys. You know, that's ready. You know, you are ready. Let's go. So I love that both of these cards. And a lot of times when we're on our silly rainbow show and you guys get double trouble, I think it's so funny because basically all I can do is say ditto because my cards are just really complementing and connecting with Nick's cards.
Did you notice that the this card, the universe in the middle, like the little stars and confetti, are like drawing a face?
Yes, I see that. And the spiral is right on the third eye.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then if you connect all the little zigzags, it looks like my hair in the morning. Uh, I love that. So these two cards came out. We both were open to you guys' intentions and validation that if the universe, if the divine wants to give you a divine message, it doesn't matter who's pulling the card. The message is going to come.
yeah, I love it. I love it. I take this card, I feel the colors are soothing and reassuring. And for me, it's like the universe telling everybody, like, it's like the end of a phase and the beginning of a new one, and everything will be okay. It has been maybe chaos for some time, but it's all okay.
Hey, Rye Guy. I see Rye Guy's here. Yes, it has been a while,
Yay!
sweetie. I hope you're feeling okay. I've been praying for you. Since I asked if I should continue on the path I'm in, which is trusting the universe for every next step. Whoa,
Oh,
I,
I have chills, Alison.
that is so cool that that was your intention and this was your cards. Uh, so, how are you reading it? Tracy's like loving the lavender. She's been watching the stars. Yeah. Yes, for the past 8 months. Let's see. Tracy's, I have lavender scented coloring I put in my hair sometimes. So that's your hairdo on that other picture, not mine. All the universe loves me, says Allison.
Yes,
So again, guys, this is how this particular show goes. And we have our card reading shows on Tuesdays. 22 and You. If you guys missed the 22 and You, that was a good show. I mean,
yesterday. Mhm.
that yeah, that was just yesterday. And
Yesterday.
if you guys attended our class, I hope you enjoyed it. If you weren't able to attend, you can email us at sillyrainbowangels@gmail.com, and you can purchase the recording of the class. It's not as fun as joining the class live. um, if you guys have attended one of our classes, you know it's the live version is always going to be better than the recording, but the recordings are available and you will get something out of it. We will take pictures of these and post them, and know that we have classes every month in regards to introducing you to a specific new angel for the month that you'll be working with. We have a private group in regards to that. If you're interested in finding out about any of our classes, you can email us right there at sillyrainbowangels@gmail.com. We will be having a card reading and ethics class. I think ethics is extremely important. Just saying, just saying.
And we will have some sort of I wouldn't call it competition, but
Oh, no, no,
some
we're
sort of game, let's say, game
yes,
with
yes,
prizes going on in the next month too, and
yes.
maybe a Christmas or New Year party, Zoom party with a lot of fun and gifts. So if you want to join and be part of our Zoom celebrations too, just email us or join the educational group.
And speaking of Zooms, we've got something new busting out next year.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
So we have a new uh, booking option for people. If you have ever watched our Silly Rainbow shows on Tuesdays, where we're giving card readings, you can actually book your own private Silly Rainbow show on Zoom for your own friends. Um, and so this is going to be one of our booking options. We're going to be doing a launch for that next year, right? So this is kind of a soft launch. This is
Yeah.
for like our
Yeah.
immediate audience here that letting you guys know this stuff is coming up. So we've got a lot of different projects going on. A lot of classes coming up. Some fun games where you can win stuff in the group is going to be next month, but it's not going to be sitting on your couch doing it. You guys going to have to put some effort into winning these prizes. Um,
Yes,
uh,
Brianna, I remember you. I remember you, Brianna, of course. But today we're not giving individual cards. Today is teaching how to do readings. Join us on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. That's when we give individual readings.
I just mixed the card back into the deck.
You'll
I
find it.
gotta, I gotta find it again. I'll find it and take a picture, guys. Sorry, you know me. I just went into shuffling again. Um, but I will take a picture of that card. Um, and Nick, you're gonna have to take a picture of that card. And so,
I will.
so
With one hand.
you're so talented. So stay posted. We do have some upcoming things coming on. And if you'd like to know more about our classes or the activities that we do in the private group, and a lot of our members have really been stepping out of their comfort zone and starting to do daily readings for
Mhm.
people. They give you the option of choosing the card in a post, and then later on they come back and they do the reveal for each one of those cards in the group. So you know if you are interested in learning about more, doing card readings and stuff like that, we are going to be having classes as soon as possible with our crazy schedule. And then once we get that ethics going, there's going to be the live streams in the group where people are going to be practicing and stuff. Right now, we're doing posts and reveals. But wait, I can't wait for everybody to start shining. And obviously, once we get all of the ethics in there and uh, just giving them their confidence. We're going to be having more guests on our Silly Rainbow shows so that we'll be able to share all of these expanded lights with everybody. Why do we do that? Because we shine brighter.
Together.
So we'll post these pictures. You guys keep an eye out for notifications. We love you all. Thank you again for joining us. Nick, is there anything else?
I just want to say to people who never joined one of our classes and who are interested in the upcoming class, they can join already the educational group. So you don't need to wait for the next class. You can join since now the educational group and take advantage of the powerful energy that's going on in there.
Okay, so how do you do that?
How you do that? You just I'll look for the link. Give me a moment.
So there will be some questions. She's going to grab the link for the private educational group. It is on Facebook. We are one big family. If you guys are in the group, give us a shout out in the comments. Let people know that you're in the group. They can say hi to you. They can reach out and say, is this real? Is this real? Could you really be shining brighter in a private group on Facebook? Yes, you can. We support each other. We have a prayer private chat with the group for prayers, so that it's not way out where everybody can see. You can bring in your intentions. We can support each other on a personal level in the private chat. We have the card readings. We have pop up live streams. We have
And
games
parties.
where you can win, and we have parties. It's not all about education in regards to book study. It's also about having gatherings where we can grow and expand together. How? By getting to know one another. So, and we've had moon ceremonies. We just all kinds of things that we do um, in the private group.
Yes,
Which is,
MK. Yes, MK. Of course, you are in the group. Mhm.
I'm in the group, right? Yes, okay. You are one of our valued attendees for the classes and the parties, and um, so it's just really validates how much love and light we have for one another, and how we really do shine brighter together. So, guys, if you want to join the group, please do so. You can do so even if you haven't taken a class yet. Just say that you are interested in an upcoming class, so that we know we need your email information, because this is how our Zoom links and everything go out, is through email. So answer the question if you're interested in an upcoming class, and give us your email address. And we will see you guys all hopefully
Tuesday.
on Tuesday. Hopefully, I say hopefully because I know there's some really interesting things going on right now in our lives. So we're really going to try to make that commitment at 6 p.m. Tuesday with the Silly Rainbow Show. But you guys, we love you. So it is it is me saying aloha to you all. We shine brighter,
Together. And bye bye from me.
and I'll find the card again. Talk to you guys later. Aloha.